What's up? You are now listening to Americanized, a storytelling podcast where you'll hear from eclectic first and second generation Americans share their stories and real life experiences as children of immigrants. What's up, Ken? Welcome to the second episode of the In the Kitchen series, where the stories simmer slowly, the culture is rich, and the roots run deep. I'm your host, Roslyn, and if you're a first-generation American or the child of immigrants, you know that the kitchen is not just a kitchen. It's a meeting place, a classroom, a memory vault, a battleground, and a safe place. Today, we're talking about something that may be as controversial as pineapple on pizza. We're talking about soaking raw chicken before cooking it. Should you do it? Who does it? And what does it say about culture, tradition, and trust in the food system? Chicken is almost just as much a staple ingredient as rice, which I discussed in the last episode. Be sure to check it out. Chicken is also versatile. You can eat it with anything and everything, and it just makes the meal. Like, if there's a basic protein to pair with meals, the basic option is usually chicken. So let's just talk about the way that we prepare our chicken. Soaking raw chicken, sometimes called washing, brining, or even marinating, is a practice that varies widely across cultures and households. In some kitchens, it's just what you do. In others, it's seen as totally unnecessary and even unsafe. Some people believe that when you cook the chicken, that's when you kill off all the bacteria. This is factual, but some people do that instead of pre-soaking it before you cook it. In many Caribbean, Latin American, African, and in the south of the United States, in those households, soaking chicken in an acidic solution like vinegar, lemon juice, or lime juice is just a standard prep step. This isn't just about cleaning, it's about removing what's seen as impurities, blood, or even lingering smells from the raw meat. In Jamaica, it's common to wash chicken with lime and vinegar, and in Haitian cuisine, meat is sometimes cleaned with citrus and then marinated with a blend of herbs, peppers, and garlic. For many cooks, this isn't just culinary, it's cultural. It's about respect for the food, the process, and the people who will eat it. If your kitchen experience was anything like mine, you likely witnessed a bowl of raw chicken being soaked in lemon juice or vinegar, or even both. Growing up, this was a standard prep step in my household, and there was no skipping this step. If you skip the step, you might as well not cook the chicken, it seemed like. Now, if you were to talk to a food safety expert or the USDA, they'll likely tell you not to rinse or soak raw chicken because it can increase the risk of spreading harmful bacteria like salmonella around the kitchen through splashing water. Their advice is just pat it dry and cook it thoroughly, and that's it. I feel like there is a proper way to soak the chicken where you won't increase the chances of spreading bacteria. Now, this advice comes from Western industrial food safety frameworks that assume poultry is processed under strict sanitary conditions. But for some people, like my parents, who've grown up in places where meat might come straight from a market or where trust in food safety systems isn't as strong, soaking the chicken feels like a necessary step to ensure cleanliness and taste. There is a flavor argument. Some people soak their chicken to tenderize it or help it absorb spices. Brining, soaking in salt water solution is another scientifically supported method used to lock in moisture. Others believe the acid in the citrus-based washes help to cut out any gamey flavor as well. So there are many benefits to this practice that goes beyond food safety. It's about flavor, pride, and identity. while this is controversial, both sides do have a point, and there's no right way to do this. But it mostly comes down to understanding why people do what they do. We know that food is personal, it's cultural, and sometimes it's generational. Practices like soaking chicken connect us to our parents, connects me to my mom to her mom, so my grandparents, and our homelands. If this is a practice carried out in our homelands, then we are connecting to those homelands if we continue this practice. Rather than framing it as right versus wrong, maybe it's better to ask, what does this practice mean to you, and how can we honor food traditions while staying informed and safe? Well, that's all for today's episode. Catch you in the next episode where you can pull up a chair, grab a plate, and join me in the kitchen where identity gets stirred, stories get served, and we all leave a little more full than when we came in. Thank you so much for listening. Hope to catch you in the next episode. Be sure to find and follow Americanized on Instagram. All original music produced by Stubborn Soul. You can find him on all music listening platforms at STBRNSAL.